Well, hi, and welcome to Flights with Fields. I'm Tom Fields. Today we're here at Audacious Aleworks in beautiful Falls Church City, and we're going to chat with John Downey.
Downey, yeah.
Derek Stillwagon, and Mr. Mike Frizell. So, Mike, you're the owner, is that right?
I am the owner, yeah.
Okay, so
And founder.
So tell us
One
a
of
little
the
about
founders.
Audacious. How long have you been in business?
So we opened our doors in April 2018. We started brewing probably a year before that, just test brewing a lot of beer. Opened right here in Falls Church. So that's what, 8 years now? 8 years this April.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and then we have a second tap room in Fairfax City that's been open for just about 3 years.
Oh, great.
3 years
Great.
already.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Wow.
So tell me about the name. Where's it come from?
A long list of names. So it's
You want to be first in the
yeah.
phone book when they still
Well,
had those.
that is always a good thing. But,
Hey, brewing.
yeah. AAA Brewing.
Yeah.
We'll tow you or brew you. We were struggling for names because it's funny because I can come up with beer names and it's usually okay, but
Right.
coming up with a name for this place was really hard. We went through a couple names that people, you can say that.
He's a busy man, folks.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a
Well,
little
it's
piece
my
of Mike.
14-year-old daughter, and she doesn't wait
Okay,
for
she can
anything,
wait.
So I'll be off camera for a minute.
Or else.
Yes, but so basically it didn't have a story behind it. It was just like, well, we like the idea of being audacious and
Yeah.
brewing stuff
No,
that
that's
was
great.
bold and interesting. So
It works. The alliteration is nice.
I think we've lived up to that. a little
time
bit.
out for me.
All right, go take care of Missy. So, Derek, you're the brewer here. Prior to here, you were at another place that isn't too far away. Is that right?
Yeah, just down the street, about 2 miles, Settle Down Easy.
Okay. Settle Down Easy is a nice little place. If you've never
Yeah.
been there, I recommend it. We got them on our short list. I'm running out of all the breweries that are close to where I live. Pretty soon I'm going to have to actually travel to places.
Luckily, the whole region, I think you were saying 92?
92,
breweries?
and then I just saw a figure, and I don't know if this is validated or not, but Loudoun County alone has 40 breweries in it.
Really?
I had heard 30. 40 seems a little high,
Yeah.
but still, they got a lot going on up there in Leesburg and Ashburn and Sterling, and I don't know.
I'm back.
We're doing pretty good right here in Falls Church.
Yeah.
So in the spring, man, we could do a walk through Falls Church.
So there's been a couple things. I know there's one in the winter.
I started the pub crawls.
Yeah.
here. We did one the first one was actually a Santa pub crawl, and that was
That's what I was
2 years ago. And I did pretty much all of that. So
Yeah.
then I was like, okay, I'm not doing that again because everybody
Pub crawls
let
are
me
great.
do all the work.
But They have a connotation that it's all about people being drunk and crawling
Yeah,
on the
that's very
sidewalk.
true.
Yes, yes.
That's very
So
true.
maybe pub crawl. Bring
With
Oh, a
dog
pub
walking.
crawl.
dog. You know, everybody's
Yeah,
got dogs
yeah.
now. They don't have kids anymore. They have little furry animals.
or you could be a pub stroll, so you're not crawling.
Pub stroll.
Ah.
The little bit, what do they call it? The big little city, the little big city.
Little city.
Little
They just call it the
city.
little city.
And you could start out, say around here, hit one of
Yeah.
the places around the corner. Get a bagel at the bakery, the Paris bakery, get a croissant or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Come over here, have a nice stout for, a little eye opener. And then walk around, get onto the main drag, go visit Russell down the street,
Yeah.
keep on going, stop into Harvey's.
Got 4 Ps on the way.
4 P's on the way. Yeah.
4Ps on the way? Yeah. I go to 4Ps a lot. It's a good spot. Four Provinces, great restaurant right up here on the corner of Broad Street and Washington. Is that what they call Lee Highway over here?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're already having a little sip. It's a cold winter's day, and it's actually starting to snow again, if you notice out there, guys. It's what we need a little
And
more.
dusting.
In Michigan, we didn't have this.
You can't see it right now. It's
This
magical.
is just a little warmer upper.
I could see a couple of flakes.
Yeah.
But school's probably going to be canceled on Monday, 3 days
Of
from now,
course,
because they
the
saw
poor
a
children
snowflake.
might, get cold.
Yeah, or get a snowflake on their head and it'll knock them over.
So one thing I really like about this location, I was just here 3 3 days ago you had trivia?
Yeah.
Was it Tuesday nights?
Tuesdays.
Tuesday. I recommend come here for trivia. The place was packed. Get here early. It's very easy to find out what you're serving. You have these nice legible boards that tell you the ABV and the IBU of everything you're serving. And then if you're not sure what size you can get, they're listed right over here. Although I must say the shandy doesn't standardly come in a 12 ounce. We had to kind of convince the bartender that was okay. She's like, no, it has to be a 8 ounce or 5 ounce. I was like,
Or a pint.
I think that's what. Like I couldn't get the middle one.
Yeah. It's like, okay,
Just
drink
get the
a
glass and
pint.
fill
What's
it
your
up.
problem? 12 ounces.
She probably charged me for a pint.
I'm sure it was okay one way or another.
Off chance that board might have just been forgotten.
So you have a wonderful selection of brews, and we're going to taste a few of them shortly. But what are your go-tos? Like, what do people know you for?
Well, so our Thirsty Work IPA has been our most popular IPA since the day. I mean, most popular beer since we opened. It's a New England style IPA.
Okay.
And as much as every year I get all these magazines from craft brewers like, this is the year that IPA dies, or this is the end of IPA.
It's still here.
And yet people keep drinking it because they
Still going
like it.
strong. Yeah.
So the only time that's not our most popular beer is during Ocktoberfest, when our Ocktoberfest beer is our most popular beer.
Yeah.
So, but during the summer, people really know us for our sours.
Okay.
We have 3 on tap right now. Generally during the summer, we probably have 4, sometimes 5 on tap.
And you have a slushy machine. You make
We do
sour
have a slushy
slushies?
machine. Yeah, we have a full liquor license, so we'll make a margarita slushy or a pina colada slushy. Usually, like the pina colada slushy will be non-alcoholic, and then we'll add rum. But
Okay.
there's something for people who don't drink. We have a variety of things like that.
Speaking of which, I always ask about NA auctions because people are going that way. My son stopped drinking beer for some reason a couple of years ago, and he's been sampling all the different NA brews out there. Some of them are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know his favorite?
One of his go-tos is Athletic.
Sure. Yeah.
He really likes Bureau,
Okay.
BERO,
Yeah.
which apparently does something a little different with their brewing.
Yeah.
Keeps the
Beer
flavor in it
Zero, I
more.
guess they probably take the alcohol out.
I
BERO,
would imagine so.
and I think
No
some
alcohol.
sports guy started it.
Yeah.
Beer the sports, or was
Football
that
guy
Tom
or-
Holland? Tom Holland's
I know.
involved
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
Tom
yeah.
Holland started one. I don't remember.
Is
the
that
name
him?
of
Is
it.
he an actor or a sports
Actor,
guy?
yeah.
Actor.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
But
So-
anyway, it's
Nobody knows
pretty
it
well
from
regarded as
Uncharted.
far as I know. Athletic, and now places like Guinness have a
Yeah.
0. Heineken has a 0.
Everybody's rolling out a
Yeah.
zero. Yeah.
We actually
The-
carry a few of those.
The Sierra Nevadas aren't bad.
Yeah.
You know, they have
Trail Pass.
Trail Pass. They have a hazy. They have like the Golden Lager or whatever. Maybe that's the Trail
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah.
No, it's Golden Lager. Yeah, I don't know.
But you know, if you want to hang out and drink a beer and kind of fit in,
Yeah.
that works. Actually, Russell up the street makes his own hoppy water. Have you had that?
I have
Yes.
had it happen.
It's
Yeah.
not bad. He was so proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Russell and I talk a lot, and I remember the hop water brewing, and I think he would. If it were
He
more
broke it out.
popular,
He couldn't
would
wait.
be-
He couldn't wait
he'd
to
be
break it
out
out.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty cool, like modern hop products too. It's not just like throwing green hops. You can get a little bit of a vegetal flavor from that if you overdo
Okay.
it or don't filter right, I guess. But yeah, this kind of new liquid hop products they use really put that lemon and lime forward.
Now, are you getting your hops locally, or where do you get your
Oh,
hops?
that'd be interesting.
So-
but no,
That would be interesting.
Yeah, Virginia hops. Virginia's not known for hops, so I get hops from growing up in Michigan, so I get some of the hops from Michigan because I got to stay true to my state. Yakima Valley area, Michigan area, and then some of the hops are overseas hops. So we would get them from local suppliers, but they import them from
Germany
Great
or
Britain, Germany,
Belgium.
various hops like that. So
I was just reading about a brewery out in, I guess you'd call it central Western Virginia, out near Stanton, if you know what that is.
Oh yeah.
yep, I
And
passed
it's-
through Stanton on my way to other places.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, I must be halfway to somewhere.
And if you know how to pronounce it, you've been there at least once.
Yep.
Right.
They will correct you.
Oh, they will.
Well, now I know.
Yeah, it's spelled Staunton.
I did not know
Pronounced
that.
Oh, you
Staunton.
did? Yeah, Stan.
Don't call it Staunton.
But anyway, it's nearby there, and it's like a farm brewery,
Mhm.
and it's on like 1,000-acre farm. That was a
Oh.
working farm up until maybe like 10 years ago, and now they're a brewery, and they claim that everything that is in their beer is from their place,
Huh.
including the water comes from the family well, because it's from a land grant from some British lord or something back in
that's-
1759 or whatever. And it's been in the family for all those years.
That's a
And they
dream.
switched over from full farming to doing some brewing.
Yeah.
And they're only open from like Wednesday through Sunday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But their hops are grown locally. They said they have two kinds of hops. And
That would be your
they-
limitation.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if they use wild yeast.
they
because,
plant
like,
barley.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeast
They
would
plant
have to be
barley
from-
every year.
Mhm.
And they have, like I say, they have their own well. The water is supposedly very nice. So I got to put that on my
Mind your
list.
own
It's in
gypsum.
Virginia, right? What the hell?
Yeah. Mind their own chips.
I have to find it. It's near nothing.
Yeah, well, it's near Stanton.
Yeah.
That's where it's near.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of
exactly.
many hop producers in the States. That's kind of cool. The closest one that I know that does malt is Wheatland Springs out by Point of Rocks. I forget what that town's called.
Wheatland Springs?
Wheatland Springs, yeah.
Okay.
They'll do some projects with, I believe, Virginia Tech Agriculture, and they plant new varieties of barley in their field. It's pretty cool. They do have some estate beverages and made with all their field things, but it's not all their stuff.
Now, you get your yeast from, was it Jesper out there in,
I get
Oh, yeah.
some
Those-
yeast from Jasper.
is it Jesper or Jasper?
Jasper.
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 He's from
Jasper.
Norway? He's
Some Scandinavian.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was there for like
We
2
haven't
months
talked
once
much.
or
It's
something.
right next to Ocelot. I'm going to try to
Yes.
do a 2-for-1 one time. Hit them both
Yeah.
on the same
Yeah,
day.
that's probably the easiest thing since you can actually walk between them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think maybe
Exactly.
But yeah,
So,
no, I
acre
get some
bill.
from Jasper, and then White Labs, Fermentus. I use a lot of different kinds of yeast because I like the expression that the yeast gives to the beer. That's is I don't want it to be like, well, we just use different hops in all the beers. Like, well, but if you use the same yeast, I feel like it kind of gives each of your beers kind of a similarity, and I want
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
to
Yes.
make sure they all
Oh, yeah.
stand on their own. So
Yeah, you got to
um,
mix it up a little bit.
yeah, so we don't reuse a lot of our yeast. We'll maybe use it for a batch or two, but even then, it's usually either the same beer or a vastly different style. So you're not going to get like a similarity in that style.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Okay.
I mean, lager is a little different. So every lager yeast is like, the characteristic of this lager yeast is it's very clean. It's like, well, our lager yeast, its characteristic is it's very clean.
It's crisp.
It's crisp and it's clean. It's like, okay,
Produces
Yeah.
very
why
clean,
are
crisp
there 50
lagers. Like,
different lager
okay.
yeasts if they're all just trying to be clean?
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's like wine reviewers. They get out their adjective book, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the real key to the system this size. Doing 5 barrels is you could be really flexible to do fun brews and do
Yeah.
individual yeasts. Like if you scale up larger
Yeah.
places like 15 barrel, that
expensive.
flexibility kind of goes away.
Yeah.
You have to make it more cost effective.
yeah,
over
we'll take a
large
look at
batch.
your barrels in a minute.
Yeah.
But I think we could fast forward to the flight.
Ooh,
Okay.
there we go.
Yeah.
Right after.
I mean, it's 5:00 somewhere. If it isn't, who
Let's
gives a
see.
damn?
We can bust out the actual flight boards.
And we're probably at like 100 different brews that we've brewed. Many of them we recently we'll rotate and bring back once a year.
Now I notice you have a case over there. Do you can?
We do can. Yep.
Do you bottle or just can?
Just can. We
Okay.
use the bottle. Bottling's a pain in the butt. And our
You
canning
can yourself,
machine
or
is
do you have a guy
pretty
come
good.
in?
No, we have our own canning machine.
Okay.
We bought it during COVID when we went from almost no canning to 100% canning for a few months.
You want
And
our
so-
beer? This is the only way you can get it.
Yeah. So that was. I mean, it was great that we could do that because it was
Kept you
obviously
going.
people couldn't come in here and stay, but so we would have one person come in at a time, and they would buy cases of beer or 4 packs of beer and walk away. But people were buying a lot of beer.
That's great. I remember those days.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, I think the community was great because they
Yeah,
really
yeah.
wanted to see us
Yeah.
succeed, and we had only been open for about less than 2 years at that point. So
That's one thing I want to say about this location. I've been here a few times, and it does have a very community feel.
Yeah.
It feels like a neighborhood pub.
yeah,
And I think most of the people that come here walk here.
I think you're looking for this, John, the black
Mango.
blackboard thing.
Look,
Oh,
I'm taking
he's
yours.
got the chalk.
I got one. We got one choice.
They're right there.
Mango.
The chalkboard strips.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, you can talk. You know what
I was
they
trying
are.
If it were a bucket of snakes,
You're right here. You don't have to.
We'd be biting.
I don't
the
need a
crap out of
translator.
it right
I would
now.
be dead.
The native speakers. Can I get a little water while I'm waiting?
Yeah.
Please.
We don't serve that. You can have
Okay.
beer or nothing.
Okay, dip a hop in it.
Hop wire. We made hop wire.
We did.
And?
We tried. We
No,
tried
I'm saying like right now. Yeah, we did try making hop
Yeah.
wire.
We didn't love
Love
it.
it.
Yeah. We tried a couple different variations
Now-
of it, and we
We've
couldn't
made-
find a recipe that we were like, yeah, we want
Was
to sell
it NA or did it?
Yeah.
was
Oh
it-
yeah,
Absolutely.
It's just we didn't brew it, so we have brewed NA beer,
Mhm.
which
It's tricky though, right?
It's tricky.
Absolutely.
I thought it actually turned out well. The problem was really just we can't, like, even in a 5-barrel system,
Can't keep
we
it.
were making too much of it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we
Yeah.
couldn't. People say they're really into NA beer, but when they come here, everybody just orders beer. Not many people order NA beer,
Yeah.
so we just started stocking like commercial brands of NA beer, and so if somebody wants it, they can get it.
What do you stock?
Athletic
Okay.
Guinness. I like Guinness Zero. That's
Mhm.
the only one. That's the only one to me that when I drink, I think it tastes like the thing
Yeah,
that
yeah,
it's supposed
yeah.
to be.
I got you.
So,
The what was I going to say? So we got the NAs. You have a fully stocked bar, like you,
Yep.
you serve all kinds of liquors and
Yeah.
make drinks and things.
I drink by a
you-
lot of bourbon.
And you also serve food
We do.
Yeah.
from your premises,
Yeah.
and you allow people to walk in with food as well.
Yeah, they can also. Well, it depends. So here
If
you
it's
can.
trivia night, maybe.
Yeah. Well, here you can walk in with food,
I didn't know.
particularly if
Yeah.
it's like a party or something. But in Fairfax City, where it's more of a restaurant over there, like it's taproom / restaurant. So there you have to order off the menu, but they have a full menu there. So they're doing brunch, waffles, breakfast sandwiches, espressos,
Got it.
and then they have burgers and fries and
Okay.
sandwiches and stuff
So
like that.
food is paying the bill out there.
Yeah. Whereas here, food is grilled cheese, appetizers, beer, pretzels with beer cheese. And
I got to say, your pretzels are very reasonably priced
Hmm.
compared to what people can get for a pretzel these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like $12. It's a freaking
Yeah.
pretzel. It's a pretzel.
Seems like a lot
What am I
of
missing?
bread with salt on it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah. No, yours were what, $4? I
And
think.
it's $4 for one, $6 for two, I think.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. And
And
then
I
you can-
think actually now Naomi changed it, so it's now just $10 for two with beer cheese.
there you
Just
go.
one
That's what I
batch.
did because
Yeah.
you know
You should
that's-
get the beer.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. I even asked the woman. I said, "How can I get two with the cheese? Like, how does this work?"
Yeah.
That's not even mentioning the always free popcorn, which we'll
Oh yes,
probably
Yes.
we'll hear
that's a
working here in
wonderful
moment,
feature.
probably.
Free popcorn, freshly popped every hour or so,
Yeah.
whatever.
When
Business
it
time.
starts to run out.
Close.
And it goes nice with with a brew or two,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
So we got the
Plus
food,
it smells good.
kid friendly. Or do kids come
Oh,
in
yeah.
here? Or?
Kids are definitely allowed in here. And,
Okay,
it's not. We're not one of those farm breweries, so we don't have a playground, and you're not going to see 100 kids running around outside.
there's a graveyard across the street.
Yeah.
Go play, kids.
Go play in the stones.
Don't run headlong into a headstone.
Yeah, but people definitely bring their kids in here, and
Yeah.
we've had soccer teams will come in here and watch
Yeah,
the soccer
yeah,
game,
yeah.
and the dads will drink beer while the kids watch the soccer game and drink non-alcoholic pina coladas, which they can scarf down.
Now you do have what I'll call non-expansive outdoor seating.
Used to be better.
Well, and it will be better in the summer. So
Did you push you out during COVID? Did you have tables? Or
Oh, we
anything?
did. Yeah, we pushed out a lot during COVID, and then we kind of had to push back because we were told to. But we
Yeah.
have sidewalks. So the seating on the sidewalk, we push it out during when we're open,
Yeah.
and then we put tents up and take them down. So we have to. We can't do it every day because it's too much work. But
But your outdoor
on
seating
busier days.
total is somewhere between a dozen to maybe 20 if they're
Yeah.
friendly.
Yeah, during the warmer months, they'll move out like I don't know, four larger
We'll
tables,
have like
two
5
smaller
big tables under a tent. And then,
and they all have like
Two tops.
just the sun umbrellas. So
yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, I put in the tents up now,
Oh right.
like on weekends and stuff, because
Oh,
we just
sweet.
put it up, take it down. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. As long as you know how to tie a top line hitch, you're fine.
So
Do your research.
it's getting nautical in here.
Yes.
The,
I love knots. Brewing and knots. Those are-
I wish I could tie knots. I love the concept of knots, but I can't. This is a mental block there.
Yeah.
So do you do growlers? Do you do growlers?
You asked the wrong
Yeah,
man.
so,
this is the
he doesn't
growler's
know the doors.
worst enemy.
Will I
That's
fill a
been-
growler? Yes, we'll fill a growler. We don't sell the actual glass growlers anymore because
That's okay. I brought one. It's in my car.
I am opposed to the idea of growlers because we can everything now. So
Yeah.
pretty much all our beers are available in cans, and cans are superior in every way to a growler. As soon as you put beer in a growler, it immediately starts going bad because there's oxygen involved. You open it up, you drink some. So I mean, you have to drink it almost right away. And growlers are really just an artifact of when breweries like us couldn't can. And so that's what they did. That was their workaround. So the people who come in with growlers, like you're coming in with a growler because you have a emotional attachment to buying beer in growlers because that's the way we used to do it, right?
Let's just say this. It won't age very long in my refrigerator.
And yes, if you drink it right
Get sit
away.
around.
I feel like the people who come in, so we still have people who come
They
in
know
with
what they're doing.
growlers, and I am quite sure that they're drinking it because they come back the next week and get another growler. So
That's
Yeah.
like, I had a real laugh. You know the wine that comes in the boxes? Like
Yeah,
they're like
of
3
course.
liters or
Come on.
5 liters
that's
or whatever.
actually a good way to store up.
And you pop out the little circle so you can get the spout out.
Yeah.
And on the back of it, it says, this is good for up to 3 weeks. I'm like, 3 weeks? Who are they kidding? 3
For
weeks.
what? It's gonna be empty.
Yeah. I might have said 3 months. I can't remember. Okay, so growlers are not a thing.
So growlers,
Growlers,
we don't do. Yeah,
you're not-
we don't do that.
Yeah,
You
no
do
growlers.
flights.
Yeah.
I was in Ocelot. They had a sign up. So it was kind of like negative about flights.
Yeah.
So
Well,
like, what's up with that? It's kind of snooty,
the
right?
brew tenders don't love pouring the flights because they're a lot of work to do, and I think sometimes the owners don't love part of the flight, which is that there's probably more waste involved because it's a lot harder to pour a perfect pint when it's only 5 ounces.
Yeah.
You're gonna get more spillover. It takes more time. So if you're really busy, do you really want your staff taking the time to do all that stuff?
Yeah.
That said, we're a brewery and we brew a lot of different kinds of beers. So we really do want people to try all the different kinds of beers that we have.
Yeah, I
We
think
are cognizant of the fact that there's 20 beers on tap
Yeah.
that people need to try.
It's like it's hard to pick your favorite one if you haven't tried the other 19.
Yeah.
So,
and it's part of the fun to coming to a brewery versus like a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, can I taste this? Can I taste that? And it's like, I think the flight is, an experience.
yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
And you'll try something like a sour that you wouldn't normally have. And if you take 2 sips and go like this, it's not like you're wasting a pint.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, and if you do that, it's like I always talk about sours. You gotta just work your way through it because by the time you get to the end of the sour,
That's true.
you're gonna like it because then the pH in your mouth gets like more balanced for the sour, and then you won't like the other beers. You just want sours.
That's like I think I mentioned this in every one of these things we've done, which is the stouts. Like you go to 4P and get a Guinness. It's ice cold. I'm like, guys, it's a Guinness. It shouldn't be served ice cold. You guys know this. You're Irish. What the F are you doing here? Like, well, it's all in the same cold room downstairs or out back or wherever.
It
Yeah.
is.
I'm like, okay, but can you get like a smaller one that's not as cold?
Well, I feel like when I pour a stout, I kind of let it sit for a minute.
Mhm.
I don't want it warm, just a little.
Yeah,
warmer.
because it gets
Or I'll hold
it's
it
a
in my
totally
hand.
different taste when
Absolutely.
it warms up just a
Yeah,
bit.
for sure.
Yeah, my buddy would always order 2 Smittix at a time.
Yeah.
One to wet whistle, I guess.
Quench his
Right.
thirst.
To
And
get
then the
through
second
the
one to
rain.
come up and be nice, and then
The other one to enjoy.
Yeah.
keep the cycle going.
Yeah. When I was over talking with Russell, that box reminded me. The Mad Fox that was there ahead of them.
Yeah.
They used to do cask ales, and he still has the boxes, but he's not using them at all. Have you ever played in that space?
No. That so there's a lot of equipment that you have to get
scaling
involved.
down.
Yeah, I mean I'd have to buy a bunch of equipment just to do the cask ale stuff, and they have it, so they could do it, but it's also a pain in the butt. So
I could see a potential future countertop firkin of something weird.
well, yeah, so
Yeah.
firkin would be something we could do, although our counter space is always limited there.
Yeah.
Especially now that we have the full bar, and I have, I don't know, 100 bottles of bourbon that are still not out on display. So
I'm just imagining
And-
a tableside.
My neighbor
firkin
Jonathan
on a
used to
cart.
work
Oh my
with some
God,
breweries, and he was telling me there's a thing you can attach to the firkin that keeps the oxygen out without like carbonating the brew.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, it just keeps it. So
I think it's like a secondary
doesn't
gas
invade.
bladder
I-
of CO2 that, as it's not pressurizing it per se, but
It
it
would have to be
attaches a
some
tube
sort
to
of-
like a ambient pressure CO2
See, I think
bag.
he was talking
Yeah.
about like when you're not actually tapping it, say like at night when you're going to shut down, you put this thing on and it kind of keeps it under pressure.
So I have this
Okay.
image from The Simpsons of Barney just being attached to it. It's like, yeah, nothing's getting out. No air's getting in.
Trust me, it's working.
Yeah.
Okay, so far we have Mango on the list.
I got mango.
We haven't gotten very far with the flight.
Yeah,
Who's the bartender out here
terrible at
anyway?
this, John.
Look, do you
I'm
want
looking.
do
I
you
see an
want-
empty flight.
Do you want it five ounces at a time, or do you want all
Are they
four at
fives
the
or
same
fours?
time? They're fives, I believe.
They're five.
Yeah.
Put them all out so we can look at all the pretty colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, throw a sour in there, like
Okay.
that sour sop.
Well, it's gotta be Little City.
Little City. You
Oh.
gotta have the Little City.
We're in
the little city. It's
All right,
named
all
after
right,
the-
all right. Hook me up.
It's full of
Well,
Mary
Jenny,
berries.
was the bartender the other night? She just had a birthday. Jenny?
Yes. Yeah. Jenny's birthday.
She was
The other
she
days
was
ago.
she was singing the praises of the sour sop. I never
Yeah.
got there. I'm like, I kind of see a sour as like after I'm done eating, I'll have it
Yeah, sure.
because to me it's kind of like a dessert
Well, we
thing.
could probably try this
Like a dessert wine.
Then, but
Yeah.
Oh.
sour,
Oh.
sour
Yeah,
sop's
that
also
color
an
is gonna
interesting flavor.
Is that the little city?
That's
Yeah.
Little City.
Ain't that pretty?
it's
That's
made
probably-
with Marion berries.
I mean, we got to have a nice clean lager. We talked about lager yeast.
yep. So, well, I mean, you can always do the winter lager because it's still winter.
That's true.
Yeah, my rule is the colder it is, the darker the beer needs to be.
Yep.
Imperial Stout on 4th of July just doesn't quite do it for me.
I-
have you tried that though?
Yeah.
Probably.
It's
You and I
pretty
don't
good.
have that in
it's
common.
Still pretty good.
It's pretty good no matter the time of year, really.
No, I like when I go to a place that brews beer and has a selection of beer. I'm a little disappointed if it's summer, but they like, oh well, they don't have any darker beers or heavier beers. I'm like, I still wanna try the rainbow of beers, and so admiration.
Seasonal beers
Yeah,
just don't
that's-
have to be served seasonally,
Yeah,
shall we say. Oh,
It's doing the thing.
That is,
yeah. Which is
Which
not
one is
easy to
that?
do on the 5 ounces.
That
sometimes.
is the oatmeal stout.
So that's on nitro,
Okay.
obviously.
okay. Where should we start?
Well, so I wouldn't go in the order John poured them. Probably, I would start with the lager.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This guy?
I usually pour lagers, then go towards. Well, I mean, sour, like you said, I mean, sour might be last. so.
Let's do
This is a nice lager. What's the name of this baby?
It's called winter lager.
Winter Lager.
Yeah.
Nothing to hide behind.
There's nothing to hide behind. Essentially, it's like a Munich Dunkel. So it's going to be a fair amount of Munich
Thank you.
Very nice.
and one of those crisp, clean lager yeasts.
I can see the Lederhosen, whatever they call it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What do they say? Prost.
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 Sláinte.
That's
Nostrovia.
Irish, man.
I'm
St. Patrick's
not
Day is
allowed to be
coming.
Irish. What do we?
Are you Irish? You got the red
Yeah,
hair.
save it for that one.
That's
Oh, that's a
Irish,
noble stout.
Yeah.
I've also got some German, so this is
Me too. I'm 3/4 Irish and 1/4 German.
There was a big, my grandfather who passed away last year, he was a big Irishman. Like everything about his personality, he was all about his Irish heritage.
Yeah.
One of the last like big Thanksgiving dinners we had as a whole like extended family, he sat us down after dinner before dessert to announce to the family that he was actually not Irish.
Oh,
Found out that through like an Ancestry.com thing or something,
I'm
that
actually
he was
Jewish,
actually
kids.
Scottish. It's like it was a massive shock to his system.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, yeah, I kind of, as I dug further, I always said I was Irish growing up, and as I dug further, it turns out my last name is Scottish.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, okay, there's some Scottish there, and I had to dig deeper.
Scots
And
Irish.
then it was like, oh, did you not know on your mom's side you're almost all Danish and German? Okay.
Yeah. That was similar.
Ancestry is weird.
I had a great aunt, I guess. Great aunt. No, just an aunt. Who
She was kind of great.
She was
okay
fine.
aunt.
It's okay. She gave you money on your confirmation.
my dad
Hey,
was
come
the
on.
youngest of 13 and she was the oldest. So
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
a immense age gap. But
So she was a great aunt.
she apparently always told everybody that Scotch Irish was in her family. And I mean, I had red hair, a couple other red hair folks in the family. And then a couple of years ago, I had somebody do the ancestry thing. They're like, oh, no, you're just German. I'm like, okay.
All right, sure, whatever you say, ancestry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're-
23andMe
the,
thing.
the 23andMe or whatever it is. Someone did it, I think, on my dad, and it's very general. Like,
Yes.
they're like,
Yeah.
they draw this big circle around Europe. They're like, you're from here.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
this was more specific. This was ancestry where it showed the people.
The people, yeah.
The actual
Oh,
people, where
yeah,
they
yeah,
were
okay.
In like Bavaria.
Like the guy on
and whatnot.
TV
Yeah,
with
but
people.
I mean, does Ancestry.com tell you like when they took a summer vacation somewhere else and
right.
To the
knows what
Maldives.
was going on?
Who knows what
Like,
happened?
yeah, I mean, seems there's a lot that could
I
be
can't remember the
missing.
exact
Yeah.
Palatinate or whatever section of Germany, but it was Shadrach Stillwagon. I was like, okay.
All right.
Shadrach.
Stillwagon. Dang.
Yeah.
Shadrach was one of the was like a
Meshach and
prophet or
Abednego.
something. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. W.C. Fields, right? Was that one?
Yeah.
I mostly know it from the Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys.
Thinking Shadrach. That was like.
You know, it's
Captain
funny
Caveman
where a
character
winter
or
lager
something.
will take you conversationally.
Yes, yes. From Germany to
To Ireland, to Scotland,
Ireland
to
to
Shadrach. to W.C. Fields and the Beastie Boys. Speaking of the Beastie Boys, do you have music in here at all?
Yeah, yeah. We always have music on when we're open.
But I mean, do you
Or
get
when
live
we're
music
opening.
in here?
Not really. We're
It's a little tight.
kind of a little tight for live music. We do karaoke though, and we do music bingo.
Okay.
So those are both.
So
music
karaoke,
themed.
nowhere to hide, nowhere to escape. You do have outside seating, though.
We do have outside seating. Yeah, it's in January, February. You're here for karaoke.
Yeah.
You're
You're
But
stuck.
we don't start until 8:00 on Friday, and we don't do it every Friday. But
Okay.
we start at like 8:00. So
Okay.
if you're here for dinner and a beer, you can clear out if you're not really into the karaoke scene. But
So this might be an opportunity to bring up another local spot called JV's Restaurant. Are you guys familiar with it?
Don't know
I
that
pass by it a lot. Never actually
Stop
been
in
inside.
sometime. It's a little hole in the wall place. It's been there for 70 years, believe it or not. The guy that founded it came back from World War II, and he and his brother always want to own a bar. So they bought this place and they started the bar. For many years, it was as big as from that wall to maybe about where that pole is. And they had live music and still do every night. Live music
Every night.
Every night?
every night,
That's
every night of the week.
Wild.
And their stage was about that area where you've got the case and that table.
Mhm.
And they would cram in like a 4-piece. And you come in the front door and you'd be
Four-piece
like,
band, but they're very small.
come in the front door and hit the drummer almost, right? Or the bass player or whatever,
He's just got a little drum.
Yeah.
Like a little
And they had the
drummer voice.
bar. right? And on this side were booths with some raggedy ass looking red naugahyde with the stuffing coming out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you walk in, it looked like a biker bar, like kind of run down, but very nice. They only serve beer and wine. Still, they have food, but if you ever want to go someplace at night and just like, where can I go listen to something? That's the spot.
Yeah.
Right there on Route 50 in Annandale Road.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not far
Yeah.
from here.
10 minutes from here. You go down Annandale Road, right here.
Oh, I drive by that.
Yeah, it's
more
right by
than I
the-
thought.
You know what a Baskin Robbins is?
Yeah,
It's right. It's right next door. to
two-car
that.
dealership.
Don't call me out like that. I know.
I know you know where
I
that
know
is.
you can tell. You know I know where the Baskin Robbins is.
Hey,
Derek, you know where the
Baskin
Goodwill is,
Robbins.
right?
Which one?
You know where the Goodwill is.
Over there?
Past You gotta go past the Goodwill. So
It's wrapped
get
around-
something to wear.
Wrapped around there. But they have a dynamite grilled cheese there, and they serve some nice homemade soup.
JVs.
Yeah, nice spot. Now, since it used to be tiny, they bought the storefront next door. I want to say about 5 or 6 years ago, maybe a little more. Now you got a little room to spread out. They have some high tops, but great spot.
Did they let
JVs.
the band expand out at all? Is the bandstand a little bigger?
It is a little big.
Okay, all right.
It is a
They have
little
a
big.
5-piece band.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good.
And on it used to be Wednesday nights. I don't know what night it is now, but they have open mic night where if you're a guitar player or whatever, you come in, and they have some house musicians that just like live there, that know every song that was ever written
Yeah.
and can help you out. You know,
Yeah.
if you're just up there with the solo guitar.
That's incredible.
I'm gonna jump the gun on some more beer.
Yeah, hit it.
Yeah.
So that lager, man, that's 9 out of 10.
Clean, crisp, hopefully.
I'd say both. It's got a nice little smokiness to it at the end.
It's definitely a maltier beer.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
A lager, people sometimes have a misconception that a lager has to be like a Budweiser. But there are many different, we make a Schwartz beer during Oktoberfest.
I need to laugh.
And it
Schwarzbier?
Schwarzbier.
Schwarz.
Schwarzbier. And I mean, it is pitch black,
Oh, yeah.
which hence the name.
That's the name. Black beer.
Black beer.
Looks like a
The Germans are
shrunken
very
Guinness.
literal people.
Yeah.
The black beer is called black beer, and they're
The bread, black bread.
Very straightforward.
They're dark,
It's very
dark beer. is
Okay,
called
so we
dark
conquered the
beer.
lager. You guys are going for
Derek-
seconds.
Derek has decided that
I guess
the
we're going
oatmeal
with
stout is
admiration.
next.
I guess so. It's being on nitro kind of lightens it up. It's just like Guinness.
Which one are we going for
drinks
now?
Lighter. The Admiration
Admiration.
Nitro
Oatmeal Stout.
Oatmeal Stout.
Okay, now that is pretty freaking dark.
Talk about Schwartz.
So that's
There it
not
is. So
it's
there-
not going to be like Guinness because it's
Cool.
oatmeal
Sláinte.
stout, not an Irish dry, but it is on nitro and smooth like that.
Are all your lines powered by nitro and CO2 combo or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
pretty much.
the distance they have to go.
Anywhere you're going to have a distance draw, you're going to have some sort of combination of those two gases. But the nitro is going to be like way more nitrogen and way less CO2, and that's why you get those bubbles coming out because it's nitrogen. Nitrogen gas won't stay in solution like CO2 will, and so the nitrogen comes out of solution immediately once it's poured, and there are really small bubbles, and so the small bubbles, as they knock by the CO2 on the way out, they kind of knock the CO2 out of solution, and that's why you get that creamy head and that sort of softer mouthfeel to it.
So on our last visit, we were up at Lost Rhino.
Mm.
And Mr. Ed Dick, do you know him?
I haven't met anybody out
He's an
there.
Irishman, actually. His
Is he
son
sure
works
he's
at...
not Scottish?
He might be Scottish. He
A
doesn't
lot
know
of
about it.
Irishmen are actually Scottish these days.
He had the brogue on anyway, so I'll have to trust him. Anyway, they serve their stout, and an option that they have is that they can throw some ice cream in it.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
And he was speaking very highly of that.
Yeah, why not?
I think the little city would
Get a gallon of vanilla, see what happens.
You
You
have
think the
mentioned
Little
Little
City-
City and ice cream.
There's an ice cream float.
And they
What?
also,
Don't have a freezer down here.
This is true.
I mean, warm ice cream is not quite the same as.
Who is it? Tyra Banks has started her hot ice cream business.
Oh no.
they also brew their own root beer
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
at Lost
That's
Rhino.
cool.
It's very
That's cool.
good.
It is cool.
Because I said, oh, yeah, you got to throw some ice cream in it. He said, we can serve it with ice cream. And then he says, oh, yeah, we put ice cream in our stout. People love it. I said, okay.
My wife, for some reason, got a hankering for a root beer float, so she bought just a 4-pack of Virgil's root beer, which wouldn't be my first preference, but it's very good.
It's no A&W.
There's no A&W. But
I
we've
remember
had
the A&W stores.
we've
I
been
do too.
splitting a root beer float for the last couple nights, and that, I haven't had one since I was a kid. Go have a root beer float. If you're watching this right now and you haven't had one in years, go do it. It's so good. They're so good.
And if you don't have any root beer, get yourself a stout.
Oh right, I was
It's
supposed
the
to
same
beer.
color.
Yeah, get beer and do it. I guess
It's got
but-
bubbles.
We sell cans of Admiration Stout.
Yep.
So, I mean, you could
Okay.
take that home, pour
There you
it out with some ice cream,
Mhm.
and share it with a friend.
Yeah.
Solace makes something called Stouty McStout Face,
Yes.
which
Yeah.
isn't bad. It has a really coffee forward
Yes.
flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's not bad though.
Pretty good.
That would be good with some ice cream.
God.
I
Yeah,
think, I think they make that out in Sterling though. So,
Yeah, they
so
did.
Russell
yeah.
didn't touch that.
He had it in his case. He gave us a couple takeaway.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking on that for styles, we do have 2 fermenters currently full of Irish dry stout.
Yes.
We are preparing for
St. Paddy's
St. Paddy's
Day.
Yeah.
Day for sure.
We do
Irish
that.
red is next week.
Yep, do a red ale. We do the mint chocolate chip stout, and we'll be doing a dill pickle goes. Which that if that beer is green, it's okay because there's pickle brine in it. I feel like green beer should be because there's something that's naturally green in it.
I agree with you. I've had maybe 1 or 2 green beers in my life that weren't naturally green. I just don't. It's like why? You're putting some shit in your beer, like to make
It's
it-
it's for the spectacle. It's not. Yeah.
It's like food
It's
coloring,
certainly not something I ever experienced in Ireland.
and it might make
Yeah.
your teeth green
If you
while
guys
you're at
need
it.
to set up, we could kind of scooch
Oh.
out of the way. Like you guys could.
So tonight is the inauguration, whatever they call it, opening ceremony for the Olympics.
The Olympics opening
Are
ceremony.
you guys
yeah.
doing anything like the luge lager or the
Whoa.
you know
Wow.
the
Throwing out the ideas.
the Czech
Dang.
Pilsner maybe,
Oh man.
There's that.
Or,
Yeah.
or
Luge
a
lager.
10-point something from the East German judges?
Well, we will show the Olympics ceremony. Actually, it's on right now.
It is. Yeah.
It started at 2:00.
You're
So
5-6
show the
hours ahead of
replay,
us.
Because I'm going to a party just to watch the Olympic ceremony.
Go.
But yeah, we're so it's Friday. So Friday is good old fashioned Friday here. So we do a discounted old fashioned, and so people should just come and drink a beer, drink an old fashioned, and watch the Olympic ceremony. And
So, Mike, what comprises an old fashioned?
well, an old fashioned is made with good bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
It's a more
Because if you
qualifier.
made it with bad bourbon, I don't want to talk to you. So we only make it with.
I see.
We don't have real bourbon.
I see a bottle of Bullet down there.
Yeah, there's a
That's
bottle of
decent
Bullet,
stuff.
Woodford Reserve, Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare.
Oh, okay. All right.
Those are my 4 main bourbons for that. It's Demerara sugar in syrup form. It's bitters, and then a cherry and an orange peel. And so,
You put it on rocks or you shake it?
Ooh, on a rock, I would imagine.
so you should never shake a cocktail. That's a terrible idea. You shake a
I
cocktail.
don't do a lot of cocktails. That's why I'm asking stupid questions.
Yeah, so that's why I like. So you shake, you stir it.
Okay.
If you shake it, what you end up doing is crushing it. Like the ice melts a lot more, and you get a watered down drink.
I see.
And so shakers are not really.
Okay.
They're kind of frowned on here.
I
So
always
we
kind
would
of figured the
stir it.
shaking was to make it less diluted because you were putting the drink against the ice quicker.
Certain
and then
ones
getting
that
rid of the ice.
introduces
Well,
oxygen to fluff it up. But
the thing about the stirring thing is it's a
It's an ice
Stir-
cold
the stir is
metal
made-
spoon.
specifically not to crack the ice.
Mhm.
Whereas when you shake it, you look at the ice afterwards and it's all like brutalized and especially
Okay.
I've seen people shake it like they're playing the maracas or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, Come on.
No,
It's just to make it cold.
it's not a
and,
shaky weight.
You know, if you get it cold enough, shake weight.
Let's keep this G-rated now.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
Some
those were commercials.
Yeah.
I know, that was
Exercise
hysterical.
That's for your health.
Go
That
Google
was-
shaky weight.
You could buy those like on infomercials.
I
It was
know.
crazy.
It's hysterical.
Yeah.
The
so-
thing to get at the As Seen on TV star.
Yes, as seen on TV.
So that was Emily, and who's the gentleman that walked through here?
Ryan, a couple of our. craft
Hello, Emily.
bartenders.
How are you? Good to see you again. She's off camera, but she's here. I'm unforgettable. Some people tell me. So let's see. This is the oatmeal stout.
It is, and I actually have to bounce out of here because
Good.
an owner's shop's never finished.
That's
so-
right.
before you go, we need your Michigander's opinion. Is this now a snow?
Have we reached snow yet?
This is what we would call a dusting,
That's
and we
fine.
wouldn't
Yeah.
have to even say that it was snow because we
Yeah.
know what a dusting is. It's like, oh, we got a dusting outside. Yeah, this is, but in Virginia, this is, I don't know, like category 5 snow.
But I think after what we had,
emergency.
people are a little like, oh, Yeah.
I would imagine.
Maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. People might be shell shocked.
After we got dumped on.
They see
long as
that
it's
white
not
stuff in the
sleep
sky.
nice.
It's like, no, not that again. So, I mean, I did. I lost water. I lost heat. Then I lost the heat again. Then I lost water. But somehow I still managed to survive. So
Before you
And
run,
you had
you do
fat.
some brewing yourself. It sounds like you know how all these pieces come together.
sure.
How did you learn the trade?
By actually experiencing the trade. So
Okay.
I was not a
That's been the answer so far from most people.
yeah. Well, but I was not a long time home brewer. I decided to open a business. I had been a businessman for a long time, like running my own business. And so when we decided to do this, I didn't have to learn how to run a small business, but I did have to learn how to brew. And
Yeah.
usually it's the opposite when somebody opens a small brewery. So I bought some of the equipment that we still use, and we installed it on my business partner's back porch. Hence, well, we don't have back porch on right now, but that's one of our brews.
Oh.
And just started brewing like one barrel batches of beer. And then we would just give them away to people because we didn't have a license
with those
to
little crooked labels
sell
on
it. But,
Yeah.
we would just have parties and people come and drink it. And that was me learning not only how to brew beer well, but also how to use the system that I was going to be using. So
And I bet you had hazy beers before that was a thing.
I would say that was one of the first beers I brewed was Thirsty Work. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Back in, so this was in 2017, so
2017.
9 years
My older
ago.
brother used to do some home brewing.
the time that
Sometime.
the hazy was coming about.
Yeah, it's just starting. So
So my older brother used to do some brewing, and he was in a rush to get it finished and bottled.
Mm.
Sometimes they were a little hazier than they should have been.
you want the haze
Not in a
from
good way.
something that's not the booze. Yeah, that's not ideal.
Pour it very gently.
That's
Mike,
the brewing.
thank
Great
you.
seeing
All right,
you.
good seeing you.
Goodbye.
We're going to continue with these two gentlemen.
Yeah.
Mike, good luck
Have a good
paying
weekend.
those bills and whatnot. Have a
Yeah,
wonderful
together.
weekend.
All right.
Thanks for your hospitality. Appreciate it. Okay, man, where do we leave off?
Little City or Mango?
I would probably go with Mango to start.
Okay.
Little City being tart will be a nice kind of finish
Okay,
cleanser
so
berry
you think
thing.
mango then sour. I kind of agree with you there.
Yeah, and the mango's not.
So is this a New
Heavy
England
notes.
IPA?
I would call it a fruited IPA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I had to nail down a style, that's what I would call it.
Oh no, I don't have a beer.
Oh, come on. I already purged them all for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I figured, but I
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't. Yeah.
And we'll soon be hearing the wonderful tones of the popcorn and smelling the great
It's okay.
Yeah.
We're cool.
The
It's- we
popcorn.
got these little mics on somewhere. There we go.
smell. Yeah. Right behind you.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Tastes like mango.
Yeah. That's the goal.
Emily, what beer do you like serving the most?
Ooh, serving.
Works
Not
one of
drinking.
them. I love Thirsty Work.
Which one?
Thirsty Work's one of them.
You
That
love
one,
serving Thirsty Works
Thirsty
the
Work.
most?
serving it, drinking it. I don't know. I like drinking cocktails too. so I'm just-
Yeah.
I like everything.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, cheers. Something about mango.
Something about mango. Yeah, this. So I've been brewing here since 2020. Derek recently joined us, taking over for me as the head brewer, which I'm very grateful for. I recently had a child, my firstborn, and so I'm sort of stepping back and
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Very
Boy,
grateful
girl?
to have this man. It's a boy. His name's Arthur.
Oh, great.
Good
lordy.
Yeah. A lot of good nickname options. But yeah, so I'm handing over all of the many mistakes I've made to this man, and he's going through one by one and making them all better.
So what kind of skeletons have you discovered in John's closet?
Not
Not too many?
not really. Just if you're the only person here, like John was for a chunk of time, like there's certain things that are off to the side, and once you have multiple people, then you can go back to them. Usually, it's going to be like cleaning, like the stuff behind things that you don't think about. So that's about
A
it.
lot of junk that's been pushed to the wayside and say, "Oh, I'll take care of that sometime soon," and just never get the time.
The proverbial top drawer in your nightstand.
Yeah, the junk drawer.
The junk
You're like,
drawer,
yeah,
yeah.
shoot,
Yeah.
that goes in there.
So Derek, do you have propensity for any particular kind of brew? Is there
Drinking
something
or brewing?
huh?
Drinking or brewing?
Brewing.
I like brewing dark beers or heavy adjunct, like, dark beers and smoked beers. Because I love the mash and the smell of all the grains during that, brewing wise. But not really crazy ones. Today was basically an Imperial milk stout, which is a lot, but it smelled wonderful. And it was fun. But drinking wise, I'm lagers. I'm a lager guy, 100%.
So for the smokiness, do you use like roasted malt? Is that where that comes from? Or
You can.
Yes, most of the time it's not even going to be dark. It's going to just be a pale malt. And originally, before they had the technology for it, they were doing it in drums. Well, no, that was before drums. They were doing it over fire. So the malt was just always smoky. And that was Bamberg, Germany, which is the major company there. It's Weyermann Malting Company. And it kind of fell out once they got the technology to put it in a drum, like a rock tumbler, and heat it to toast it in that.
a little more evenly? Yeah.
Yes, and more importantly, cleaner without smoke. So they were able to get the true malt flavor with no smoke. Then it got established as a style in a sense when it had a resurgence. And now you can re-get smoked malt now in everything from beechwood, which is the original one, which the Germans used, to American cherrywood, which is wonderful, but very strong. And then things like mesquite and apple, if you can find them, but they're rarer. But yeah, I love smoked beers a lot. I think just kicked that one about a month ago. But
we had one on for Oktoberfest. Yeah.
What was that called?
Smoke on the Lager.
Smoke on the Lager. Yeah. Sorry, we have like 300 recipes that are all somewhere in here. Yeah.
You don't have any can, do you?
I think we do.
Because they might.
Like
They might
You
age,
may
they
very
might age
well
pretty
have some cans. Yeah.
Yes, let me up over there.
Yeah, the smoke lager. That's one that's. I think it's delicious. It's a little polarizing because it's such a strange flavor that you're not really used to getting in beer.
Yes.
But if you've got the taste for it, you'll love it. The people who love it, love it. We do.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't know if we
Look
had any
at
left
that.
over.
A little surprise.
My favorite part of this is we don't sell singles, so now I ate Super Bowl beers.
All right.
This one had a good label too.
Want to split one?
Yeah. We can get
Go
after
for
it here.
it.
Let me get rid of some of these empties.
We're going to split a smoke on the lager. Special. Only made at Oktoberfest time. And this has been aging just for us, Derek.
Yeah.
In a sense, yeah. Lagers do very well for longer aging. They just that type of yeast is built for it. We are making a big
You
mess.
enjoying this,
Sorry.
John?
Yeah, I'll have some. Why not? I'm very happy with how Mango has evolved over time. Because there was a point in time where we were brewing it.
We need one more glass, Derek.
Okay.
I got you. Mango used to be finished on mango puree, but not brewed with it or fermented on it. And the last few batches we've moved forward with actually fermenting it with the mango, and I'm so much happier with how it turned out since we started doing that.
Yeah,
That's
so
a pretty good three-way split, man. Look at that.
naturally, this is the crossover. Like I said, I like smoked malt brewing, and I like lagers to drink, and this is both.
This is both.
The other inclusion to that would be Baltic Porter, which is like a roasty, toasty, but it's lagered.
That is nice.
Yeah.
It's fun.
If you like smokehouse almonds, this is a beer for you.
I could just house those things.
Very nice. Yeah.
Oh, that's had a lovely life cycle.
It's kind of like if you walk through a forest where there's been a forest fire on a rainy day, that's what you're getting.
Wow, that's very good. Dang. That's my biggest Achilles heel as a brewer is like people ask me, oh, what does something taste like? My brain just I don't know. I don't have the words to describe.
It's like, I think it's good. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's to style, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, well, I read some reviews for beers, and on Beer Advocate I go on. Untapped I just signed up for. I haven't been on there much, but these guys gas on about, there's a little toffee with some coffee
Yeah.
and some cardamom. I'm like, what does
A lot of
cardamom even
buzzwords.
smell like? It tastes like? What is it?
Oh man! So I came up through restaurants, and all of my friends are very foodie related. So I could be like that, but I like to be a bit tongue in cheek. Like I could nerd out and drop silly terminology, like like cardamom and weird things. But I'll also be like, this kind of tastes like maybe like a 2-day-old dried shoe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird things like that.
There's an interesting beer that I had from Lancaster County, and it's a pretzel beer.
Okay.
You ever had a pretzel beer?
Lancaster.
I've never had one.
Victory did one.
Don't ask me the name of the brewery. I still have one can left. I bought a 6-pack. That's kind of a hint as to how much I liked it. But anyway, when people come to visit, I'm like, hey, have you ever had a pretzel beer?
Yeah.
What does it taste like? I said, well, you ever been at a party, you left your beer down and someone came and dropped a pretzel in it? That's kind of what it tastes like.
Not a super common experience, but
Like the Germans, they name things like what they taste like.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it tastes like. A beer that a pretzel's been soaking in.
Brezel beer.
Pretzel.
Yeah, it was my previous job at Settle Down. It's my second favorite beer I ever brewed. Was all Wiener, no Schnitzel, and it was a Vienna lager. Vienna, it's spelled that way, so it looks like that. So it's an all Vienna malt, but also smoked malt, like you're tasting this, just a little bit. And brewed with, I went and bought Aldi out of their pretzel sticks and just threw it into the mash. And I calculated it based on the salt level on the package to make sure I wasn't like pushing into like Goza territory and like being salty. And it's so fun. Like it tastes like a lighter version of the winter lager with just a touch of smoke and a touch of salt. And it just works.
Do you ever have leftover pretzels from the kitchen?
Oh, those ones?
They're soft pretzels, so I don't. They get bought out to the point where I don't think we would have any left over to play with. They don't go stale. So
I was going to say maybe a couple of stale pretzels, just chuck them in there and see what
Yeah.
happens. Because you have small barrels, so you can experiment a little bit more than some bigger places.
yeah, absolutely.
We have not walked back there yet. Maybe we can walk and talk
Absolutely.
with these.
Sure.
Yeah, this is our shared brewing space. So
Who are you sharing it with?
with the front of house. So
While we were talking up there, they were very quiet and stealthy, like mice. And they came in and they moved. These tables were out there.
yeah,
And once we're done and obviously not doing anything back here, they'll move all the kitchen back in. But during the brew day, when you first came in, I was back here. I had all my stuff all over the place. So yeah, just there's that crossover period from about 3 to 5.
So this is the kitchen.
this is the kitchen. The kitchen lives out there during the day while we're working, and then they roll it in and get everything heated up, ready to go.
Wow.
It's we're making do with
that is a
very
pocket-sized
small amount of
kitchen.
space. Yeah.
It is,
Good for you, man. I mean, I had the grilled cheese the other night with turkey or whatever it was. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, they do some great sandwiches, and that's all the bartenders. There's no kitchen staff, so tip your bar staff. They do a lot of work. Yeah, they're
They're making your sandwich for you.
They are.
yeah.
They do
the,
everything.
The staff here.
God
is doing
bless the
absolutely
wait staff
everything. Yeah.
and the
Actually,
bartenders.
Don't know of any other restaurant that has anybody that serves beverages on the front side and then also makes food. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Worked at another place that did it this way.
Yeah,
Cool.
pretty wild.
All right, well, let's walk down the line here and see what we got cooking.
She sees what you get. It's really yeah.
So how big are these vats?
These are all 5-barrel tanks.
Okay.
They're a little lower, I think, or squatter than some that I've seen, but
Okay.
they hold the same volume. They're glycol jacketed. That's your little bump out here.
Okay.
That's the interior wall, and then this bump out is full of glycol liquid that's cycled from an outside unit.
Okay.
Keeps everything at the exact temperature you want it to be at.
And right now these are fermenting?
Yes, although
Yes.
a couple of them are
Some of them are.
conditioning,
Yeah.
and that middle one with the condensation on the door is it's essentially a bright tank where it's cold, it's carbonated, and that's basically ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I was visiting my friend Elliot out at the farm brewery
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
at Broad Run. we actually tapped into the Bright Tank
Oh yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah,
a little sip.
What do we even have in there right now?
It's kind of like, you know, the dairy farmer that
Yeah.
you just get a little.
Piave is good. That's our Italian lager, our Italian Pilsner.
Okay.
It's a dry hop
Just in
lager.
time for the Olympics.
Just in time for the
You
Olympics.
got to you got to
That's
call it whatever that town is in Italy with that.
Torino.
Cortino?
Cortino,
I mean,
Torino.
it's Milan, but yeah.
Whatever.
No,
You got to come up with something. You haven't named it yet, right?
That does
it's-
have a name.
Yeah, this one it's Piave. It's been around for a while. We've had this one. I think the first batch was maybe 2 years ago, something along those lines.
There's
It's one of our steady like rotating lagers. We have the Piave, the Italian Pilsner. We have Highway to Hellas, which is
So it's like a Peroni, basically.
No.
not quite. So
The German Pilsner, not dry hopped. An Italian Pilsner is essentially just a German Pilsner dry hopped,
yeah,
often with the same type of hops. So
Okay.
Peroni
it's just a
is
little brighter.
I believe a German Pilsner just made in Italy.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's. I think style wise, it's just
Or an international light lager.
International-
Got an Italian
lager,
label
yeah.
on it. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, yeah. But this is its own style that is like it's exactly it's a Pilsner, but it has a dry hop on it as well. So
Very cool. So yeah, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these guys.
7 5-barrel tanks, and this is providing beer to 2 separate tap rooms. So it's a lot of process.
Currently kind
They're
of
not brewing it all out in Fairfax.
no, that's a kitchen facility, so it's more restaurant than anything. But
So how do you ship this out there? Do you put it in kegs?
We
all-
yeah.
these kegs,
Okay.
we got to clean these on Monday, but all the cold ones are in the fridge over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
you
then-
can see our other galley if you want. We'll let you into the cold room.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go in there and see where the taps lead.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's
Ah.
something we could do. Very cool.
Yeah, pretty stoked. We obviously had a very vigorous fermentation the other day.
Oh yeah.
The stout, he was very happy. But yeah, I got an Imperial Stout, 2 dry stouts, the dill pickle lager, which does not have the dill in it yet, and Vienna lager, and Thirsty Work IPA is in the third.
This is exciting though. The pickle beer. There's a bunch of people in my life that are just huge pickle beer fans. Ever since I think this will be our 3rd time making it, I believe. But this is going to be the first time where we're actually working with local pickle people for the pickle brine that we're using for it. We're working with the guys at Badass Pickles. You may have seen them around if you go to like farmers markets or any sort of festivals or whatever. They make a good showing there. They do like pickle flights,
Yeah.
and they make a great product. So we're going to be using their pickle brine for this beer. And it's kind of similar to the smoked beer, that it's obviously
I've
kind of
I've
acquired.
had dill pickle beer. Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things where if you like it, you love it, and if you don't like it, don't even bother.
Actually, I think Bunny Man Brewing is they're hosting a pickle and something
Yeah.
festival.
Oh,
like
really?
I want to say in April, maybe.
That was originally part of the Mustang Sally family of,
Yes, yes.
of events.
Right.
They
and they
merged.
folded that together. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
they did that was a huge one. I think it was pickle and grilled cheese.
I think you're
which,
right.
You know, coincidentally, we
Good
also
combo.
do very well here
We got a few of both
But
those things. Yeah.
all the time.
So you think you might have a keg out there, guest?
I don't know. I don't
Guest
know.
visitor?
Do they have? I don't know that they have guest beers for that because I think they do it all on their own.
I don't know.
I know
But-
someone that works out there. I can ask her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I know Sam and Eric. I could probably reach out to them, and Sasha and Ryan, and insert
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why not, man?
that'd be interesting. If
be
they have
cool.
guest taps, throwing a keg out
Yeah, I mean they do a pretty good job of loading up their own festivals with their own stuff. I know
Yeah.
they last time I spoke to I had a buddy that was a front of house manager out at the Chantilly Mustang.
We're talking
Sauce
about
Station
Mustang
around that.
Sally and Bunnyman Brewing, who have joined forces,
Yeah.
and they've got Chantilly, and then Bunnyman is in
Burke.
Burke.
Yeah.
And then they have one down in Lorton at the old
Right,
workhouse
right.
facility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like a coffee shop restaurant.
And they just
slash-
started like a music venue down there, I think.
I think that's right.
Bunnyman,
Oh, really?
Lorton,
No,
yeah.
I haven't been down in a while.
But I had one by Distill. Have you heard of them?
I
didn't want to say Illinois.
Yes. Yeah.
They make a dill pickle brew.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't bad, but very pickly.
Yeah, it is
like,
what it is. You're
it's like
it
a
does what it
12-ounce
says on the
can
tin,
and it goes a little way. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it goes great with like a deli sandwich.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
You know, you have a nice roast beef with some horseradish on it, and then one of those. You know, or ham and cheese.
Absolutely.
I should see about doing a Havarti and just pickle slice grilled cheese here for the festival because that's like super stretchy.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can get dill Havarti. Oh man, all right, I got to talk to. I guess Naomi probably.
Yeah, probably
Okay.
Naomi, yeah.
All right, moving right along. So what do we have in here? Is this the
This is the Italian
it's
Pilsner.
the
one is
Italian
Italian
that's got a little sweat on it?
That is Piave.
Named after the Italian river near where the grain for it is grown, which
Okay.
is Heraclea malt.
Wow, that's cold. Holy mackerel.
That's ready to serve.
These
Which-
are like room temperature,
Look,
more or less.
Might as well. I'll go grab some glasses. I'll be right back.
Now, fermenting temperature for ales is mostly going to be around 68 degrees, give or take some. Lagers will be about 53. So down at the far end is a Vienna lager that'll, I think it's at 55 currently as it's coming back down from finishing fermentation. And then, 32 for packaging and carbonating. So that's why that's sweating. It extra sweats because at the end of the brew day, I'm steamy, spraying everything down with hot, and it just gets...
You ever been down to Devil's Backbone?
I've been to the base camp, I think.
Yeah, it's down off 81.
I don't know roads around here.
It's a little south of Stanton,
Stanton.
somewhere out that way.
All right.
It's not a bad brew. I mean, it's big.
Yeah, that was
And,
one of the
sorry.
original ones when I first moved here 10 years ago that we knew at the time. It was right around when they sold to Anheuser-Busch, so we were still.
But they have some nice brews down there that they don't really commercialize much.
No.
you know.
That's the wonderful thing about any kind of tap room is you can get things that you don't
You don't
get
see.
out in the wild.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, is that
And then I got Port City's on my list. I got to get down there.
yeah,
Port City's great.
Port City is.
They just did a.
Grazie.
Look at him lapsing, going into his Italian over here. What do they say over there? Not Prost.
Chin Chin, I believe.
That's
Really?
That's British, isn't it? Chin chin.
I don't know. I remember visiting Italy at one point, and we were like, "What are we supposed to say here?" Me and my college buddies that were there together.
Cheerio.
And
Oh man.
it was CIN,
Chiro?
which in Italian would be pronounced chin chin.
I had one of those tin tackers with how to say cheers in all the countries, and I didn't remember that.
Eh, fuck.
Well,
Cheers.
Cheers. We're in America. Fuck it. It's nice.
Oh yeah,
Little green.
really? I like
just,
that.
just a touch.
So if I
You
recall,
can tell it's been dry hopped recently.
Saphir and Tetnon hops. Saphir is a little bit more modern of a German hop. I love that hop a lot. It's
great.
nice. And Tetnon is what you would know as a classic noble hop. German, it'll be found in pretty much anything. That and Hallertau Mittelfrüh and Hersbrucker are like major ones. By next week when we package this, that'll probably be pretty
Not
pretty
quite
clear
out of
and
the
bright.
egg yet.
Yeah.
It'll clear up real nice by then.
Have you ever intentionally halted early?
What do you mean? For,
Like now, like to say, okay, we're done. We're gonna serve it as is.
I mean, this is the
Oh.
serving thing. It's just it's conditioning at this point where it's cold, it's carbonated, though it's freshly cold and carbonated. So we'll let it sit over the weekend and then next week package it.
That's tremendously smooth, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's not bad.
And with that lager yeast, one might say maybe clean.
Clean and crisp.
Clean, a little crisp, perhaps.
I would say you're asking about stopping things during fermentation. You don't really want to do it. There are chemical methods. I say chemical; it's natural. It's not like bleach or anything weird. But you use
halt it.
sorbate and metabisulfite to stop yeast reproduction and kill yeast both. And we do some things with fruit where we don't want it to keep fermenting, but we want the fruit flavor to stand around. So you'll add sorbates to it, or potassium sorbate, and that'll stop any further action from that. And then
Okay.
you retain full fruit. So like something like Little City, which we'll get back to, with Marionberry fruit in it, was sorbated so that it didn't get any crazier.
Marionberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was that too. all the
It's a
names
real
were
fruit.
taken.
It's not just the
Well,
dude's name.
there's an ice cream shop over in D.C., not too far from that stadium,
Yeah.
and they serve Marionberry ice cream. I thought it was a joke, but there is a Marionberry.
Yep. Yeah.
Is it,
Marionberry was the mayor of D.C. for quite a while.
is it
for those
served
who
in
don't know.
Coke?
Powdered sugar was extra.
Well, I meant Coca-Cola, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Come on. But yeah.
So what are these red lines up above?
These are CO2 drop hoses.
Okay.
So, I mean, we have 3 of them, so we can have a couple things going at once. We can have a sanitized tank pressurizing, and we can have this carbonating a fresh transferred beer and a couple different things. But
You could argue outside of beer itself, CO2 is the lifeblood of a brewery. Like it's being able to do anything.
Mhm.
You use it from everything from carbonating to moving things in a
Right.
sealed environment to purging a tank so that it's doesn't have oxygen, which is the enemy of any finished beer.
yeah,
You do
Yes.
not want oxygen. So
oxygen is the enemy of all.
technically, yes.
We don't.
Can't live without it. Can't technically
Can't
live
live,
too long with
can't
it.
drink with it.
Oxygen will kill us all.
Mhm.
That's a
And,
fact.
What is this gizmo?
That's a canning machine.
That is one of the most hardworking
Candy machines.
small items in the entire DMV.
Should you speak nicely around it so it doesn't cop an attitude?
I would appreciate that.
You do have to.
You are lovely looking today, I must say.
So the tremendous
Just
amount of cans that go
beautiful.
through these things is wild. Like you'll see bigger breweries with versions of it that have these seamers and heads and fill heads
Yeah,
that have
yeah.
like 4 of them.
Yeah.
This is just a single, obviously small space, smaller brewery, but usually do anywhere from 8 to 20 cases
Wow.
on this, which 8 isn't that much.
Wow.
20's pushing it a bit, but
There have been some cases where we're brewing 2 things in a row. We haven't done this in a while, but there have been a couple times where it's like, okay, we have Thirsty Work, it's our highest seller. We need so many cases of that, so we're just going to brew an entire batch that's just all going to be canned, and we'll get 35 plus cases of it. So this thing, yeah, this is maybe the hardest working employee at Audacious.
And she's still looking very, very beautiful.
Yeah, she's had some work done, but yeah, she's
Let's
doing
not
okay.
talk about that too loud. So you don't distribute at all, other than to Fairfax.
yeah, no, outside of like some little beer fests and things where it's, I think under a banquet license or something, no distribution to like grocery stores or shops.
So if you want to try one of these beautiful brews, you got 2 options. Come to Falls Church or go out to Fairfax.
Yep.
And your location in Fairfax is where?
Oh boy, I don't know that address.
Downtown somewhere?
Go to Google.
It's not quite downtown.
Google
it's,
it. I think they work for the company,
Well,
but
so it's complicated because the Falls Church location is on Fairfax Street. The Fairfax location is not on.
it's not on Fall Street.
No. So if you are going to the Fairfax location, make sure that it's the Fairfax location and not the one on Fairfax Street. The one on Fairfax Street is Falls Church.
yes.
And as Mike said earlier, it's a full-fledged restaurant out
Yeah.
there in Fairfax. So bring the kids, bring the dog, bring the wife, whatever.
I don't know about the dog. I don't think they have patio.
You chain them up outside. Okay.
They've got a few outdoor tables over there as well.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So this is it. Well, we have the what do you call it? Bright tanks.
Where are we pointing?
Like where does let's walk over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've
we
got
are-
the cold room.
We are not like Solus. We don't have serving tanks like that. Everything is out of keg. That's served
Oh,
on
I
draft.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything's served off the kegs.
That's a little inefficient, though, isn't it? You have to keg it and then walk it 20 yards.
Yes and no. It's flexible.
It works.
I think more than anything.
If you're
one
gonna lock
galley
in a
to another.
refrigerator, this is the one.
Cozy. We're gonna bring the temperature up in here.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
Some 19.2 ounce cans.
Those are unmentionables. They kind of got messed up.
They didn't quite work.
You know, Some
user
fallen
error
soldiers.
situation, but everything else is good to go. We didn't talk about it out there, but there are 19.2 ounce cans of specialty beers. A lot of flavored stouts, coconut fudge, hazelnut espresso, maple, Black Forest. Black Forest is on draft, and then those are fun. They call those stovepipe.
Can I walk home with these?
I mean, there's several different ones out there. We could figure out something, yeah.
Okay.
But this is where all of the tremendous potential injury to your back stuff happens.
And then this is what feeds the taps out front.
Yes, that is all of the CO2 pushing into each keg individually. That's not too different than most places that you'll see. The far end has nitrogen, which is different, but
Okay.
yeah. So we load everything and keep it cold in here, and this is where we source everything to send out to Fairfax and obviously on draft here.
Have you ever had any issues with power? Do you have a generator, a backup
I
generator?
don't think we have a generator, but rooms like this with all the, what do you call that, thermal mass, they'll stay cool. As long as you're not messing around with the door too much.
We're knocking on
usually
wood
fine.
on that one.
Yeah,
Let's
yes.
go back out of the cold area.
But yeah, that's the full circle. It's a space that kind of just makes the max out of what it's got.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah,
I mean,
making the most. Yeah.
You know, it's nice that you can come to a place and see where the stuff is made and then turn over here and try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not imported from St. Louis or Milwaukee or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Japan or wherever.
And
It's
we're
all
not
here.
we're not hiding anything from you. When you walk in, I
This
mean,
is it.
this is you can see the whole process right here.
There's a ton of different breweries, different styles, why they were started here and there. But this one strikes me as very interesting because it's one of the ones that actually the recipes and the creation, the intro to it is all like Mike and Brian ownership. Like they brew beers. the
What'd you say about
recipes-
Mike? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
he's back.
And he got a haircut.
I'm
Yeah.
back with a haircut. So it's like,
Wait a minute. While you're here, I got to get
change on
yeah,
camera.
I gotta get a
Lack of
selfie.
continuity. That's gonna screw the whole thing.
This would be for the teaser reel.
I was saying that this is one of the brewery spaces that has more. The way I describe it is it has more earnesty than a lot of them.
Yes.
Where it was built through home brewing, the recipes
Yes.
originated in there, and still kind of are
It's
part
got
of
that
it.
feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has a level of quality, which is good too. So you don't see that often.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So
it's like
authentic.
just a what do you call that? Venture capitalist things ish.
Yeah.
Some of them are like that, not all of them.
Yeah.
I
And this is one. It's got a great feel to it. Like, just look around now. We're now open. We weren't open before.
Yeah.
And there's a few people that are just chilling, enjoying a beer, and watching the snow come down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we still got another hour before quote unquote work lets out. So
Yeah.
yeah.
People still go into the office, I guess.
Yeah.
Court slobs.
Yeah.
So speaking of places to go,
Yeah.
when you're not here, where do you like to hang, Derek?
100% Port City. I live in
Port City.
Alexandria.
Yeah.
My really good friends that I play board games with all the time are an 8-minute walk from Port City.
Okay.
We basically live there. And,
All right.
that's wonderful.
They
It's a
got some great
space.
brews there.
They do. Yeah.
I want to get down and try their coffee stout. They just tapped.
They have a new one?
It was like a month ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago.
Something released today, but I think it's their
Yeah,
Essential Pale Ale.
I saw
Okay.
something came out today.
And then
yeah.
tomorrow is actually their 15-year anniversary party.
I saw that
I
too.
will be at for sure.
I saw that too. I might swing by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, John?
Brewery wise, my local home brewery is actually Bike Lane Brewing in Reston.
Awesome.
It's an awesome little spot with a teeny tiny little incredible brewing setup in the back of a bike shop. It's like a
And
fully
what's it called?
Bike Lane.
Bike Lane.
Yeah,
You get a
There's-
kick out of that one.
it's a great little
Is it
spot.
like a micro brewery?
It is micro. Yeah.
It's about as small as you could probably legally be, I guess.
Aside from the guy on his back porch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, when he was talking about doing 1-barrel brews at home to start, that is the size of this brewery.
Yeah, it's the same
So it
size.
is essentially big home brewing, but it's right on a bike trail, and it's cool. That's, I believe, Rob. I'm forgetting his last name. But,
Yes. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
But outside of brewing, where I spend most of my time is actually right around the corner from here. Victory Comics is a great little comic shop and game store.
Yeah.
I
In
play
a
a lot
couple
of.
years, it's going to be Chuck E. Cheese.
No! Don't you dare! I play a lot of Magic the Gathering, and they do a lot of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, there
like,
used to
tournaments
be
there.
a games place right up here on
yes.
Broad Street.
Yeah.
What
I
was it
forgot to
called?
go to that before it closed.
Yeah, I was there for a long time.
what was it
before
called?
They closed up. I don't remember.
was-
I wasn't.
It wasn't
hanging
Lucky
around.
Frog. Lucky Frog was in Annandale. I forget, but that was a big gaming
Yeah.
place. Not
Yeah.
big. It was a tiny little place,
Yeah.
but it was always.
They were
busy.
there for a long time. Though,
Yeah. Now there's a what is it? Whole Foods.
It's a Whole Foods,
Yeah.
attached to a new apartment complex. Yeah.
But
Inevitable.
so to wrap this up, we gotta try the
Oh, yeah.
the sour Chin Chin Boy,
Cheers.
Chin Chin, and what was the other one?
Salute.
Yes, I did.
Yay. Berries.
Now this is the Little City Sour.
Little City Sour.
Mary
You know when
Berry.
you feel it right here, you know it's doing the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not too
Right under the ear.
tongue ripping.
What is that gland anyway?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's
Sour
not there
The
anymore.
gland.
salivary gland, I think. It gets all that salivation going.
No, I like Marion berries. They're part of the blackberry family, but it's just a very specific cultivar out in Oregon. They tend to be just a tick more, I guess you would call it like earthy, or like that blackberry seed kind of taste that you get. I love it. I like that a lot.
That is nice. That would make a nice liqueur, you know?
Yes. I'm a sucker for lingonberries, black currants,
Yeah.
red currants.
We just bought a 4-pack of lindenberry, the ones that make framboise.
Oh, Lindeberg, yeah, or Lindemans.
Yes.
Lindemans.
Yeah.
Unterberg.
Lindemann. They had a 4-pack, and with it you got a nice glass. Their fancy name and whatnot. And the framboise. They had a strawberry. They had a peach. And they had something else.
Yeah.
So you had one of each. I didn't realize they made anything other than the raspberry one.
Yeah. Cassis is usually one of them.
Framboise just means raspberry, doesn't it? I think that's.
Yeah.
I guess, but it's when it comes in the little bottles,
Yeah.
they're maybe like 10 ounces.
I know I've seen a peach one. I'm pretty sure I've seen a strawberry one. Yeah.
The other one would be black currant, would be cassis.
Cassis, yeah.
Usually.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right.
Just stylistically.
I'll
what do
call
you-
that a snow. That's a snow now, right? That's a snow.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's coming. It's coming.
Oh, man.
This is good.
So
This
what was
has
your
been fun.
favorite of the 4 that you've had? Or 5 that you've had?
Yeah, true. 6.
What's 6?
I like
yeah,
this.
and
This
the,
one wasn't
and the
bad because it
smoke
was kind of a peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
I'm partial to Piave.
I love Piave. Yeah.
And the oatmeal stout was good.
Yeah.
The mango was what it was. I'm not a big fruity beer guy,
Yeah.
Oh, well, we hit you with 2. Sorry about that.
but no, it wasn't bad. No, this sours are different. I mean, just
Yeah.
I'd agree, yeah.
I think if I were going to have a pint. Well, earlier before we really got started, I had the Imperial Stout, which was.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, you got to drink and I didn't drink before?
You were back there playing with oatmeal, remember? Doing
You were
something.
busy doing your job. So I was.
Nah.
We were up here chatting.
He was checking out the scores on the what's the thing where they roll the stone?
Oh, he was watching
Yeah, curling.
curling. Yeah,
Curling.
yeah.
I was starting the brew day.
Oh, that
this
was you.
morning.
I thought
Yeah.
that was him. Oh my God!
Yes.
Who's the head in curling? Is it
6 o'clock.
Poland or Czechoslovakia?
6:00 this morning. I was on my phone. I'm waiting for the gold zone. That's That's my favorite thing that any streaming service has done is the Gold Zone on Peacock for the Olympics. They'll do it's like ESPN Red Zone where they I guess the Red Zone they combine all of the hot spots to watch during all when there's a ton of games happening.
They
Peacock
boil it
does the
down?
same thing for the Olympics. So
did not know
anything they have there's a quad view and an octagon view if there's a bunch of gold medals happening at once.
Yeah.
I don't love how many streaming services there are, but Peacock does a great job with the Olympics.
Oh my goodness. All right. I will have to look at that.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up now. Thanks for coming to Flights with Fields. Give me another one of these and I could probably say it. Thank you, Derek.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, John.
Good to see
Wonderful time. Come on down to Audacious Aleworks Falls Church. Great little spot. All right.